Welcome class, welcome to the maths class. And today we will, in the last class, children, we have studied about uh, multiplication, right? Fundamental operations, four things, that is, first one was addition, then subtraction. In the last class we have studied about multiplication. So today we will start with our division, okay? Our division. What is the symbol of division, children? Symbol of division is, this is the symbol of division, right? Symbol of division is this. Now first we will start with what we can do and what are the properties of division, right? When we form equal groups out of a certain number, when we form equal groups out of a certain number, or share something equally among a given number of groups, we divide, right? When we use division, children, when we use division, when something is given to you, when something is given to you, suppose I give you 10 mangoes and I ask you to divide, I ask you to give these mangoes to 5 children equally. Give these mangoes to 5 children equally. Everyone should get equal share. Then these 10 mangoes, when you divide in 5 children, how many mangoes will each child will get? Yes, 2 mangoes. So forming groups, form equal group out of a certain number or share something equally among the given number of groups, we divide. Okay, now let's see the properties of division. Okay, so properties of division: if we divide a number by 1, the quotient is the number itself. When in division, when we divide the number by 1, the quotient is the number itself. Now see, 248 is divided by 1. What will be the quotient? 248. The quotient will be 248. 4250 when divided by 1, again the number will be 4250. Now see the next point. What is the next point? If we divide a number by itself, the quotient is 1. Suppose if we divide a number by itself, the quotient is 1. For example, 45 is divided by 45, always the quotient is 1. 125 is divided by 125, the quotient is 1. If we divide 0 by a number, the quotient is 0. If 0 is divided by any number, again the quotient is 0. Right? Now see here. Dividing a number by 0 is meaningless. You don't get any answer over here. Any quotient you don't get. We cannot divide a number by 0. Division by a one-digit divisor. Now let's see division by a one-digit divisor. Okay. Now children, what is divisor over here? This number, this digit, this one is your divisor. This is your dividend. Dividend is always divided by divisor. So dividend we write here under the bracket, and 8 I have written outside the bracket over here, right? This is your divisor. Now let's divide this. How do we do, children? Let's divide this. For dividing this is single digit division, one digit division. 8. First we will start reading. For doing division, children, you should know the table properly. If you will know the tables properly, then only you will be able to do the division. Okay, 8th table we are going to read 8th table. 8th table, how many times will we read? First thing what we will do, 8 and first digit over here, first digit, this digit, and first digit of this dividend. This digit is smaller, 6 is smaller, so we cannot read table for 6. So what I will do, I will give a 0 over here and 1 0 over here. When I give a 0 over here, here also I will give a 0. Now let's subtract. Why are we subtracting, children? Because division is repeated subtraction. Okay. Now 6 minus 0 is 6. Bring this 2 down. Bring this 2 down. Now 62. Now this is 62. I can read the table for 62. Yes, 62 is bigger than 8. Whenever any number is bigger than the divisor, we can still read the table, right? So let's read this 8's table. 8 ones are 8. Like this you can read, or better you do the table dodging. Now I will take 8 sevens are. 8 sevens are 56. 7 I have written here. How many times I am reading the table, that I will write here. And whatever answer I am getting after reading the table, that I will write here. Okay. So 8 sevens are 56. Now 2 minus 6, is it possible? No. So let's borrow from here. 12 minus 6 is 6. 5 minus 5 is 0. Now let's bring this digit down. 8. Okay. Now this is 68. Now I will take 8 8s are 64. 8 times I will take. 8 8s are 64. Now again I will subtract. 8 minus 4 is 4. 6 minus 6 is 0. One more digit is left over here, that I will bring down. Yes, that is 747. Right. Now 8's table again I will read. How many times? 8 5s are 40. 8 5s are 40. Again subtraction. What is left here? 7. When the remainder which is left is less than the divisor, this is remainder, children. This is your remainder. This is your quotient. This is your divisor. This is your dividend. Okay. Whenever the divisor is bigger than the remainder, that means we will stop dividing over here. Okay, we can stop dividing over here, because now I cannot read this table for 7, and I don't have any more digit over here to bring down. If I have some more digit over here to bring down, I will bring it down. Then again, if two digit number is there, then that is bigger than 8, I can read the table again. But only 7 is left, and 7 is smaller than 8, then I cannot read the table for 7. And see that always when you end the division, either the remainder should be 0 or the remainder should be less than the divisor. The remainder should be less than the divisor. Then only your answer is correct. Or else you can still divide the number. Okay. Now what is your quotient? 785. I taught you, children, in the last chapter, whenever 0 is written at the beginning of any number, 0 does not have any value. So what is the quotient here? 785, and remainder is 7. Okay. Now let's see one double digit division. Division by 2 digit divisor. Okay, 2 digit divisor. Now let's see this. Okay. Now see this, children. This is 2 digit divisor, 28. This is 2 digit divisor, and your dividend is 74,565. How can we do this, children? So two here, first digit of this, and first digit. This is estimation, children. I am teaching you how to estimate and do. Okay, this method is called hit and trial method. This method is called hit and trial method. So we will just hit and see whether it is correct or not. We will just try. Okay. So first digit of this number I am taking 28. I am taking 2, and first digit of this number 7. So how many times I can read 2's table for 7? How many times I can read 2's table for 7? 1 time, 2 time, 3 time. 2 ones are, 2 twos are, 2 threes are 6. 2 threes are 6. If I read 2 fours are, then it is 8. And 8 is bigger than 7. So I can't write, right? So I am supposed to take the smaller number, one step back. I will take 2 threes are 6. So shall I write 2 threes are 6 here? No. 2 3 times I can read for 7. That means now I will take the whole number, this whole number 28 3 times. Let's check. 28 into 3, right? 28 into 3. 3 8s are 3 8s are 24. 4 to carry. 3 2s are 6. 6 plus 2 8. I have got 84 here. This is 84, but here it is 74. That means this number is bigger. I can't write. Now let's take hit and trial. Just go one step back. 28 twos are 2 8s are 2 8s are 16. 1 carry. 2 ones are 2 plus 1. 2 ones are 2. 2 twos are 4 plus 1 5. 56, right? 56. So now let's take 56 over here. How many times I have taken? 2 times. 28 twos are 56, right? Now let's subtract. 4 minus 6, is it possible? No. So I will borrow 1 from here. This is 14. 14 minus 6 is 8. And 6 minus 5 is 1. Now bring this 5 down. Again take the first digit and first digit of this. No, this is small. I cannot read. So I will take 2 digits over here. Okay, I will take 2 digits. 2 how many times for 18? 9 times. 2 nines are 18. So 28 nines are, let's check this. 28 nines are 9. 8s are 72. 7. 9 twos are 18. 18 plus 7 25. 18 plus 7 is 25. This is 252. That means we can't take. Yes. So I have to go one step back again. So just see 28 8s are 8 8s are 64. 4 6 are 8 2s are 16 plus 6, that is 22. Again 224 is more than 185. Now let's check this. 28 7s are 28 7s are okay. 28 7s are is 56. 2 7 8s are is 7 8s are is 56. 5 7 2s are 14 plus 5 196. Now still it is bigger. So let's take 28 6 are 28 6 are. So 6 8s are 6 8s are 48. 4 6 2s are 12. 164. 168. Now 168 is smaller than 185. How many times did I read? 6 times. Now subtract it, right? 5 minus 8. 5 minus 8. Is it possible? No. So we have to borrow from the neighbor. 1 we will borrow from the neighbor. So 1 I will borrow from here. Now 15 minus 8 is 7. 7 minus 6 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Now let's bring this 6 down. 176. So again I can take 6 are 168. Right? 16 minus 8 is 8. 0 0. Now bring this down. 5. 85. Right? So I can take 3 times. I can take 3 times, which we have already done first time. Okay, 84. So this is a remainder this is a remainder, this is a quotient, and this is a division. Okay children, so hit and trial method you can use and you can do to know the answer, to get the answer. Hope you all have understood how to do the division, single digit division, double digit division, and if it is triple digit division, even then you can follow the same hit and trial method to find out the answer instead of doing some multiplication again and again. Okay children.